meditation, just in full disclosure, always makes me a little nervous. I've mentioned it in our practitioners group because when I meditate, all I do is I turn down the lights, I sit on the couch, and I'm out. And I've realized that, I don't know whether you want to call it, this might get a little too woo-woo for some of you, or maybe it won't, kind of an astral projection kind of thing, that I really feel like I go to a different place. And I said, well, so if I do the meditation, I mean, the meditation is going to be me sitting here and going, and that's it for 15 minutes. And I don't feel, what was that?
Take us with you.
Take it, yeah, please, take me to, what was the thing, Scotty, beam me up, there's no intelligent life here. Anyway, so they said, and Angelica, Susan, Michelle, said, well, just talk about it a little bit, and then, people can just sit and meditate. So what I decided to do is a little bit more than that. When I got out this morning, walking here, because I walk here, first thing I saw was just beautiful blue sky with just some puffs of little bunny tail clouds all across the sky. And then I started to walk here, and a bird, what do they call it here? The real popular bird's finch? Is it a finch? It looks like a sparrow. Yeah, whatever they are, the real popular bird with the white stripe here. Yeah. Anyway, he walks up to me and just sits there and looks at me and goes, cheep, cheep, and then walks away. And I thought, okay, well, this is kind of cool. And then I enjoyed, walking here. I don't hear well. I have tinnitus and I wear hearing aids, but it seemed very nice and silent today. And there was a slight smell slight scent in the air. Maybe people are burning fireplaces or something. And I just really appreciated everything. And it just kind of fit to some questions that I had come up with. So we're in a new month, and I wanted to come up with, and with the help of Claude, I came up with some questions we'll just think about for the next few minutes. About April, different types of questions that will hopefully trigger your imagination, and then we'll close this off with a treatment. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions here, and I'll just kind of ask them and pause in between, and you can think about them. If April had a word it wanted to whisper to you, what might that word be? And if I just suddenly zonk out and astral project away from here, the rest of this will be on you. I came up with joy. You don't have to share, but if anybody wants to share their word. Flowers?
Hope.
What was that?
Hope.
Still couldn't hear it.
Hope.
Oh, you're way back there. I thought it was coming from here. I don't see your lips moving. Hope. Hope.
Growth.
Growth?
Rebirth.
Rebirth?
Better.
Better? Okay.
Life.
What was it?
Life.
Light.
Life. Life.
Life. Told you,
Birth.
don't hear well. If this month had a color, what would it be? Purple.
Yellow. Yellow.
Yeah, see, I go yellow too. Edward obviously went yellow.
Orange.
Orange. My wife says it takes a real man to wear pink. What is one word you'd like April to be about for you? It's kind of like the first question.
Mulch.
Mulch?
Warmer.
Warmer.
Joy.
Joy. Yeah, I'm with joy again.
Beauty.
Beauty.
Rejuvenation.
Ooh, nice.
Celebration.
What are you most looking forward to this month?
Warmth.
Warmth. I'm flying down to, my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer, very minor case, and they removed everything, didn't need radiation, no problems. She's now in a healing, and I'm going down there to spend time with her this next week, and I'm looking forward to that, especially since it'll be 80 degrees. I'm sorry, what? Healing, that's a word.
Yeah, mine is May.
Okay. If April had a song, what kind of song would it be?
Oh, here comes the sun.
Speak up, please.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun.
That's a-
Isn't there a Simon and Garfunkel song about April come she will?
Yes.
Come, she will.
April showers.
Beautiful.
April showers.
April showers? What is one thing you hope you'll look back on at the end of April and be glad you did?
Planted a ton of flowers.
You planted a ton of flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
It's not March.
You what?
It's not
It's
March.
not March. March was a tough one.
It was a tough one.
My son said, defends his thesis this month.
Your what?
My son defends his thesis this month.
Defends his
Defends his
thesis.
thesis, so we can get a master's, you have to defend.
Oh, is that how
Yeah, so he's defending his thesis, so it's
Okay.
very exciting, and that's on Wednesday.
all right. Does that mean if he does it correctly, he gets his master's?
Yes.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Well, then we know he will. What will his
Of course
master's?
he will.
What will his master's be?
It's evolutionary biology.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a good stuff.
If he doesn't defend it, right, he goes to jail.
Obviously. I'm just gonna lock him up.
They'll put him in master's jail. And finally, what would make April feel like a gift? What would make April feel like a gift? I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't hear. I feel so much better now.
A lot of laughter.
A lot, oh, yeah.
Healing.
Healing.
Amy,
Changing of our politics.
Oh, that would be a real gift.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I
It's my
am-
birthday month, well, just any gift.
Is this your birthday month? This is your birthday month? Yeah.
It feels like a gift already.
Wow, what a delightful attitude.
Peace.
Somebody said laughter, and I might have mentioned this story before. When I was, one of my, obviously, long-term lessons that I kept from my mom, because I still remember it, is when I was about 14 or 15, we lived in the San Fernando Valley in LA. And we had there was my mom and dad, my sister and myself, and there was another family, the Barabashes, that was their last name. So there was Mr. and Mrs. B, as we called them, and their son Victor, who was my age. And we would once in a while take the bus from North Hollywood Studio City to the Hollywood Bowl, because you didn't have to deal with the parking. So it was, this bus you could take. And so we're on the bus going to the Hollywood Bowl, and my mom and dad and Mr. and Mrs. B are in the back of the bus, and Victor, Cindy, and I are somewhere near them. And my mom and Mrs. B, when they would get together, would laugh, oh my God, laugh hysterically. I mean, they would laugh so loud the room couldn't hold it. They were just filled with joy at certain times. And so we're on the bus, and my mom and Mrs. B in the back of the bus are just laughing hysterically. And everybody's looking at them, And so I walk back to my mother and I say, Mom, can you hold it down? Everybody's watching. It's kind of embarrassing. And my mom, in one of her rare fits of anger, said, don't you ever, ever tell someone not to laugh. There are too many times that you will cry. Laugh whenever possible. So that has obviously stood. So we'll take a couple of moments and just sit in silence and appreciate what April is already and what it will be. When I meditate, I like to imagine a light totally surrounding me, starting from up above somewhere, or starting from me and going up above, I don't know, but just totally surrounded and bathed in a healing, loving, soft, white light. And as it touches you, it relaxes whatever it reaches. You feel your muscles relax. Your thoughts go to become more easy. Stress diminishes. Your health feels stronger. Joy is enhanced. Love is surrounding you, as it always is. So as we go forth today through this service, through Easter, Passover, Sunday in general, and we face our day, we know we are never alone. Not only are we together as this small group of somewhat meditators at the Center for Spiritual Living, but we are all connected by an unbreakable, undefinable, immense, loving, joyful energy. And if ever we feel lost, we turn inward and realize it is with us. And we know that April will be the best month we have ever experienced, at least until May. And release these words into the law of mind with gratitude, and gratitude from me for you all being here and playing with me. And we say together, and so it is. You may now return to your mundane existence.
Wow.